Hi guys, it's been a month, maybe more. I don't even know how long it's been since I done my last video. But so I finished the first split that I was doing and I've started on a second one. So I've done the first one today. Sorry, I've just been playing with the dog so I'm a bit out of breath. She's mental, she's in heat. You know she's mental, I told you before if you watched the previous video, then you know that she is mental. It's a little collie called Fritka. She's in season. I think I just said heat, season, same thing. She's got a ball at the moment. She's looking at me as if I'm mad, talking to nothing in particular, looking at a tabletop it is where my phone is stood, just in front of the window. I'm good, just doing a comparison now to what I was like. I've lost some weight. I've lost body fat. I've still got a bit. Quite a bit, to be honest. I'm not trying to be, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not trying to be like a bodybuilder. I want to be fit and I wanted to get my six-pack visible, which is starting to become. You can starting to see it here. The trouble is, it's the way I'm doing it is I'm trying to build muscle as well as lose fat at the same time. So it's very slow. It's a slow progress. I'm not trying to do a bulk. I don't want to put on loads of weight instantly because that means I'm just going to put on a lot of fat. And then I'm going to try and then I'll do a cut. And then what I've read and learned about is that people do they'll put on bulk and stuff, and then they'll try and strip it down, strip away the fat. But while they're doing that, they'll lose muscle because they've cut down on their calories so heavily, and they try and cut so quickly. Here's my dog with the ball. And they lose it. So what I'm trying to do is it's very slowly over a longer time. Like I said before, I'm doing atrophy, slowly building muscle. I'm not trying to do strength. I am trying to do sort of strength. Obviously there is weight involved and I am gaining strength, but I'm not trying to do one max, the maximum lift I can do, anything like that, because I'm too old for it. I don't need to be proving and lifting and I'm not 25. I'm the strongest man in the world. I don't need to be doing that. I've done all that sort of stupid shit when I was younger. I don't need to be doing that now. The fastest man, the hardest punch, the toughest guy in the world, whatever. I don't care. I'm not interested. What I am interested in is myself. That sounds a bit narcissistic. Is my own health, should I say? It's my health. It's what I'm looking after. It's not that I'm interested just in myself. Obviously, there's other interests. I'm interested in world health as well. If anyone knows me, they'll know that is true. In nature and the well-being of the planet, which 99.9% of the rest of the human race seem to not give a fuck about. But that's another story. So yes, you can see. I think I'm looking a lot better than I was. I've definitely put on muscle. I've lost the man booby things I had going on. They've gone. Like I said, you can start to see the six-pack and the muscles here starting to come back. I had it all before, but like I said, it was never gone. It was just covered with a layer of fat, which I'm getting rid of. I've still got a bit of love handles, but they're going. I mean, they've nearly gone. There's not a lot there. A lot of it is water retention because I do keep up with my water because I get migraines quite a lot. So I keep up with my wife, make sure I drink plenty of water. I'm glad she does because I forget quite a lot. But she hammers me down with water, make sure so my hydration is high. So I hold a lot of water. When you see these bodybuilders on stage and they're all really clean cut, they cut down on sodium, salt, and water. The sodium they cut down on because sodium helps to hold water. That's why you add salt to water when you want to try and rehydrate. Because it keeps the water inside your system, it holds it there. So when you cut down on sodium, you lose water quicker and easier. Basically, you pee it out. So you lose water that way. So you're basically cutting out the water in your system, and you will lose a lot of water retention. You will see a lot of times when bodybuilders after the shows, they put on a lot of weight, and a lot of that, because they're eating a lot of crap food because they can't help it. Their body's just telling them to eat. They will have a lot of water retention. So they'll put on a huge amount of weight. There was a guy I was watching recently. In 3 days, he put on 50 something kilos, something ridiculous in 3 days or 2 days. But a lot of that is water. You don't just suddenly put on a lot of fat that quickly. It's just impossible. It's just water. It's like his body's holding on to a lot of water. You can see it in his legs and everything. It was just all the muscle definition had gone. Well, a lot of people think, oh my God, look how that's fat. It's not actually fat. It's water retention. So yeah, that happens quite a bit. So I think if I did all that, I would probably, this here, a lot of this is probably water retention. So yeah, it's going quite well. Sorry about my dog. She's a lunatic. She's playing with herself at the moment, playing with the ball, hide the ball, find the ball. She hides it under a cloth, and then she finds it again. This is a game she plays with her. She's looking at me as if to say, when are you going to start playing with me? Do I have to play with myself all the time? Oh, it's boring. I want someone to play with. So I'll endeavour to do that with her, play with her very soon. But it's chucking it down in rain here, so it's a bit miserable outside. But I still got to go out. Doesn't matter, does it? Dog walker, rain, shine, snow, wind, whatever. Doesn't matter. You got to go out. But yeah, things seem to be going according to plan. The hardest thing I find is eating enough healthy food. It's easy enough to put on calories if you eat crap. Put it that way. So if I was to eat a pizza, like if I ordered a pizza, which I could do, I could eat a big pizza, no problem. 2,000 calories, straight away, bang, in me. But it's crap. It's just loads of like carbs and fat and oil. It's just so much of stuff in there that you don't need. And it's just going to go bang all around here, Mr. Fat Man. It's so easy to get bad calories. So easy to get good calories. On the other hand, where you don't put on a lot of weight, easily get a lot of calories is hard work. So obviously carbs, because I'm vegan, carbs are quite easy to come by. So I have to try and balance it so I don't have too many carbs and get a lot of protein, which I can do, but it's a little bit. I have to really look at what I'm eating, with obviously because everyone knows about the protein in just a normal diet where you have meat. Meat's so easy, like a chicken breast. There's nothing in it. It's just protein pretty much, and there's no calories in it. So it's pretty much easy to get your protein from that. Whereas, and it's pretty straightforward. Not very good for the chicken. Chicken has to go through a pretty grim and horrible life to get you those chicken breasts. It's not very good for the environment either. That's another story. But things like soy protein is good, but the way it's refined and everything isn't great. So I don't like using too much of it. I have it now and then. I try, because it is a good source of protein. Beans and stuff like that are great as well. All sorts of different types of beans, chickpeas and whatever, split peas, lentils, whatever. They're really good, and they're not so high in carbs as people might think. So I get a lot from them as well. My wife makes big pots of like this stew, and that's really good. It tastes nice, and I can have it every day for a week, and it gets me all the stuff I need. And obviously then I have shakes if I need to top up my protein with those. So yeah, so at the moment, as you can see, I'm not doing too bad. I don't know about my legs. I have been doing leg training, and my legs have been murdered. They have been in absolute agony. They're not looking too bad. I mean, they're still keeping my arse off the floor, which is their main job. I must say the gym I go to is a little bit, I don't know if all gyms are like this, because I've never really been a gym person, but I am going to the gym now because, as part of it, it's easy to train there. I trained a lot at home. I always thought gyms were a bit, and this gym where I'm going is proving me right. Miserable would be the right word to put it. Everyone seems so miserable. Today I was training away, and it was hard, but I was doing this superset. So I was doing one exercise, then you go straight to another, then straight back to the other one, then you do big two exercises at the same time, one after another, until you've done it, finished the superset. Stop it. And I was knackered. The last set of the superset was a killer, and I nearly fell off the bench I was doing it on. And I said to the guy, "God, fucking hell, that was hard." But I said those last two reps were pretty sketchy. I said I thought I was going to fall through the mirror, and I was laughing. And he just looked at me, blank expression, and he didn't have anything. He just went, "Oh yeah," and it's like, I don't know. I've spoken to a couple of people in there. I've met a few people, not many, and they're actually all right, and they will talk. Just a bit of a joke. I mean, I don't know. It's like it seems very cliquey, narcissistic. I'm in here just from looking for myself, and I hear a bloody stories of people, spotting others. They go over and help them. I haven't seen anybody do that. I offered to help this guy. I said, do you want me to spot you while you're doing that? And he was, oh yeah, brilliant, thanks mate. I helped these young lads who were in there doing exercises wrong, so I pointed out what they were doing wrong. I've had one person come and help me since I've been there, and I've been there, I don't know, well over a month, 2 months now, I don't know how long it is. But I don't know, it just seems weird. I don't know whether it's just that gym. If anyone else here goes to another gym, please tell me, because this gym seems like the most miserable gym I've ever been to. Oh, I've only ever been to one, so. Stop it. Oi. Anyway, I'm going to knock on there because my dog is lost her ball under a cupboard over there and she's chewing it. So, anyway, so it'd be nice to see what people think. I think I'm doing all right. Getting on with it, working hard. Okay, guys, well, there's your update, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care and goodbye.